G'day everyone, just a quick one, just explaining, if you probably heard me describing the structure, how I see it. Well, not really how I see it working. Okay, this is what I was talking about. The thickest line is on this side. Sorry, I haven't gone and edited lines out and stuff. As you can see, the red line runs through it, but that's actually the axis. But yeah, the thickest white line, that's the ecliptic. The second thickest white line, that's the ecliptic on the other side of the ball. And the angle is that red line. And it shifts, that 23 degrees or whatever it is, up and down over the year. Now what I'm saying is, we're in the southern half of the ball, which, as you can see at the bottom there, that's the flat plane Earth. The yellow lines is like the equator from Australia, looking up at the sun, and the sun appears to be on the ecliptic constantly. And as the angle of the star trails or whatever, as it moves down, the ecliptic moves up to those two thin white lines. The sun moves with it. That's probably, I don't know, like the middle of the year or part of, and the ecliptic moves right down to its lowest point, to its highest. Sorry, I'll repeat that. The angle moves down to its lowest point, but if you notice, the ecliptic moves up to a higher point, a prouder point on that circular star field, which is what I'm calling it. So what I'm saying is, that's the movements. That's how we get a rotation around both ends. That's how we can have the circular rotation in a lower point at one end and a higher point at the other. I don't know if this is exact, obviously. If the ball was a lot bigger, then your ecliptic line is going to be a lot further, can be a lot further out and a lot higher off the horizon. You notice the second thickest line, thickest white line, goes over the land. That's just me being lazy and not editing it out. But yeah, same as the red lines and everything crossing over, doesn't matter. I'm just trying to give you a rough idea of what it looks like in my mind. Now, you've got Australia there at the bottom, and if you've seen my map, you'll know that that's what I'm saying. You've got Australia at the bottom, you've got South Africa there in the middle, and over this side, which you can't quite see because I believe the edge rises up, so it's tucked under the edge, but that's South America. But they all can look at the southern rotation point. And then the closer you are to the middle, which is actually higher, it's closer to the edge, it's not in the middle. If you're around the North Pole, which is tucked in behind Russia and North America there, or Canada, as you can see where they are, the northern rotation point rotates over that. So I would say this ball is a lot bigger, and in that we get this. And this is my structure. So we go into the ball, and we go in and in and in. We're going to go down. We're going to land on the ball, on the flat earth, sorry. Float down to the land. That arrow, the yellow arrow, that's just like a reference point where we're going to be on that land. So we come down and we land on it. As we land, slowly look up, so that the horizon is like at your eye level, so you're just looking straight ahead. And because of that, this is what I say you see. And looking at the structure I just showed you, the construct I just showed you, this is how it works. It just rolls over us, and the angle gets higher and lower over the year. So just to clear it up for everybody, This is what I'm talking about. This is what I mean. And please enjoy these star trails depicting what you see looking to the east, which is just, you know, looking at where the stars come up from the horizon. And if you go back to my structure at the beginning, it rolls from the far side, which has the second thickest white line. That's the furthest side of the ball. So it's just rolling up and over. And if you notice, the northern hemisphere of that star field doesn't go below the horizon, or not much. But the southern part of it obviously does, because we're sitting in the bottom of it. So it rolls under us and then comes back up over. Okay, enjoy them star trails. Thank you for listening, everybody. God bless you all. Bye.